Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of July in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your Rose Oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is the child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. So what this card is kind of saying that we can be so hard on ourselves, expecting to heal according to a schedule and beating ourselves up when we make a mistake. So this rose wants you to release all the hardness from your body and all the hurt from yourselves as well. And you have to kind of find some way to soften. And remember that no matter what happened or happening or will happen, we are all children, innocent children inside, innocent children of the stars and the earth. And this is kind of like telling you that you just need to nurture the child within. And what you need to kind of keep remembering, how can you tenderly tend to the child within. And there's definitely an indication here of going through some difficulties in terms of healing and also treating with yourself well. So just pay attention to that, to be gentle and tender with yourself. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the star, which is kind of like an interesting connection to the previous card that was talking about that we are all the children of the stars. But this is the card of healing as well. So generally this card comes up when you went through some difficulty, like a tower moment, and finally you are actually healing from this moment, from whatever happened. This can be a breakup, this can be some kind of a disappointment, some kind of a negative experience that you went through, but now you are healing, recovering, you're hopeful, and you are seeing things positively again. This is the card when the universe is trying to bring you something that you wished for. This is the major wish fulfillment card. So the universe is bringing you a wish or something that might be even better than that. What a beautiful energy to have in the center of your reading. So definitely claim that all of the dreams that you are wishing for to come true. Your reading starts with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands can be a new chapter, a new relationship, or a new chapter in an existing relationship. Something that's very passionate. This is led by the passions we have within. This can be a spark, an idea, a relationship that starts very passionately, maybe as a one-night stand, but there's a potential here to have more out of it. But there's definitely a lot of passion with this card. Your reading continues with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is the card when things are speeding up, things are becoming fast. So this is kind of like when suddenly Cupid comes into your life and you are taking off of your feet and you are just falling into somebody head over heels. So definitely can be that maybe some kind of an adventurous relationship is turning into more, even not on the passion end, but also from an emotional perspective. It can be also that you're getting some positive messages, great messages, but also can be a sign of things are moving forward, things are speeding up, and also just the fact that you're getting some kind of you're going somewhere, you're moving, you're traveling, definitely can be a sign of travel. And you also have here the World card, which is definitely can be connected to traveling, but this is also ending a cycle, finishing a cycle, a long journey where you learned a lot, where you experienced a lot, and you grew a lot. This is the card when you are kind of looking back and you're very proud of it. Definitely what's very important that you are finishing a cycle with a lot of success, with a lot of achievement, because this is the card of success and achievement. And when the World comes up, again, some of you are finishing a cycle, some of or maybe you know, if you've been alone and you are wishing for a relationship, definitely an indication of that coming in. Or if you're wishing for having children or having family, whatever your target is, you're achieving when the goal is coming up, especially when you're kind of seeing this connected to the star, that you're having a wish that you're working towards and you are achieving it. But let's see what is the next card we have here. The next card is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is the card of conflict and competition. If it's manifesting to you as a conflict, then it can be the type of conflict when people are coming from a diverse background, different type of background, and that's causing tensions. It can be also this kind of initial type of conflict when you're just training yourself. You're kind of wondering, how far am I able to go with this person? If it's a competition, then it can be a sign that maybe you are connected to somebody who is very popular and you're not the only one who wants to get the attention of this person or wants to date with this person. But of course the roles can be reversed. You can be the one that's very popular and people are competing for you. And you also have here the Chariot, which is beautiful. This is the card of success, victory, when nothing can stop you. Whatever you're trying to achieve here, you're going to be able to get it, and you're also in alignment with the universe. You are letting the universe lead you, but you're also in control in terms of making your decisions. It can be connected to moving forward, charging forward, but also can be connected to travel. So some of you might be definitely going on a trip where maybe you are meeting somebody very passionate, but there's some kind of a conflict here in question as well. But you know, with the Chariot, they are able to overcome any kind of obstacle that comes into your way. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. Only a very few % of people end up subscribing who watches, so I hope you're gonna be one of those. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with your life. So let's continue. Your reading continues with the Ten of Swords, which is an indication of an end of a cycle, a painful ending. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not the fairy tale ending. It is a painful one when you are feeling hurt, when you're feeling down, when you are feeling backstabbed. So definitely can be connected to cheating, can be connected to ending a relationship or just feeling hurt. But you know, the only way is up from here. This is the card that's indicating that the new day is beginning for you, and you have the healing card in the center of your reading, which is beautiful. And you also have the High Priestess. High Priestess can be secret, can be following your inner guidance, your emotions, your intuition. So definitely pay attention to your intuitions. Maybe you're seeing signs whenever this card shows up. But it can be somebody who's very attractive as well. It can be an attractive person who has lots of people being interested in them. So, or again, you might be attracted to somebody like that as well. The roles can be reversed, but definitely can be connected to unlimited potentials and with great sexual connections as well. And your reading continues with the Five of Swords. Now, you know, we talked about with the Five of Wands that this can be a conflict and kind of like getting ready for the conflict. But this is the hardcore conflict when you're kind of in a war with somebody. This is kind of like where you have this backstabbing happening, and this is where people are not communicating with each other, and they're just trying to win at no matter what, at all costs. They're trying to achieve whatever they want, and you know, some people are winning here, some people are kind of retreating, but at the end none of them are kind of a winner. It can be also connected to a very hard-earned victory as well, because at the bottom you have the Chariot, which is victory and success. You have the World, which is accomplishment. And this can be also a victory, but something that you had to hard for, very, very hard. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is also an indication of an end of a cycle, like, with the 10. Definitely something that ends on a high end from a financial perspective. It can be maybe a relationship that ended for some of you, but you're actually benefiting from a financial nature. This can be connected to long-term relationships that are based on similar values. Some of you might be connected to somebody who is wealthier than you are, or you are the wealthier, which can be kind of an indication here of this conflict, which can we talked about it, that can be from the fact that you are coming from different backgrounds. But 10 of Pentacles is the card of family, home, when you are starting your own family and you're kind of creating your own generation. So definitely connected to getting engaged, getting married, starting your family, having children as well. So beautiful energy. And anyway, whatever you've been kind of wishing for, even though you've been through some difficulties, I think you're gonna be able to achieve that. Just make sure that you are treating yourself with tenderness and you're very gentle to yourself. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to help you. I'm able to welcome you again, and hope it's gonna help you as well.